What's going on? Garrett Blevins here, and excited to be back on YouTube. Going to try to make this more of a regular thing. I've been working out pretty consistently with my good buddy Dr. Jacob Goodin here. You see us setting up for a bench workout. We're trying some new things, new protocols. Jacob's using the current block periodization that's being put out through EvolveAI app, and I am doing some experimental work with some new programs we're thinking about including. And yeah, so bunch of new stuff coming out, but wanted to start sharing some of the training journey, some of the thoughts, get some questions from you all, talk about topics you care about, talk about powerlifting. Moving in here on the workout, this is my top set for the day, so I worked up to a set of 5, and then I did my back off work with 4s actually. Slight decrease in the intensity on the back off work, not a ton, but 365 did go pretty well on this day. I'll let this play through so you can see it.
Nice.
Whew. Right, well that was my top set, 365 for 5. Was targeting an RPE 8. I think I can grind out benches pretty good, and so maybe a 7, but I'll put it in as an 8. I'm coming off of a little bit of a layoff from working out, so happy with that. That should be a 5 at 8, about 81% of my max. My back off work is supposed to be with 80%, so I'll probably lower this down maybe a little bit, and I'll be doing 4s for the next 2 sets. So after that top set, brought it down a little bit, also did some close grip work after this, just really focusing on pushing my triceps through the lift as I come out off the chest, instead of letting my elbows flare, really trusting my tricep strength. You see I hit the J cup there a little bit.
That's a little J cup.
That's right, you gotta be careful.
Should really be spotting you instead of
It's all right. Feels good.
I have a top set on bench today, followed by some back offs, and I'm actually just putting in my readiness score into the app right now.
All right, here we go. Good. Awesome. Good set, man.
Felt like 8.5, maybe 8.
Maybe, yeah. I was gonna say 8.5 or 8. It was like the third rep looked the shakiest. Yeah, it got a little out of the groove, but then you tightened up on 4 and 5, and you just pounded right through. So, yeah, really solid set. Cool. That was great. Yeah, bench is kind of funny because I get strong. Probably because I don't warm up enough to whatever my working sets are, but I don't want to change it because that's about where I would be in a competition of my third being like when I feel good. So I'm not surprised that I probably could have done more or almost more close grip than comp bench just by the way I was warming up. It's a noticeable difference. Yeah, felt good too. So one more set, and it's going to be on to the accessory work. Try to get a little pump on to finish out the workout. Felt pretty good. Going to be doing 3 sets of 10. That was the first one. It's supposed to be at a 6, at a 7, at an 8. So I did 70s there. Going to go 75s and then 80s probably, see how that feels. Trying to get really full range of motion, try to control at the bottom and not shortchange any of the stretch that I'm getting throughout these movements. Really trying to get the blood flowing throughout the whole area, and especially try to activate my upper chest to make sure I'm not, getting too much flat bench without rounding out all of my chest and hitting different areas from different angles.
What he's saying is that he's working on his man cleavage.
So short rest periods in between these, basically setting them down, then walking them over, walking back. So want to get out of breath here. But again, just hitting that different, a little bit more of a aerobic feel, at least with the weights for me, getting out of breath, making sure that not taking too much rest in between my sets, and really kind of negating some of the effects of getting blood flow to the area that I'm after for this part of the workout. Come on. Let's go. Yes. Woo. So that's how I take a 6, 7, 8 and turn it into an almost a 10. But by lowering those rest periods, I can get more density in. It also helps with just having a very busy schedule and fitting more workout time in when you don't have, 3 hours in the gym. So if you have to, yeah, could I do more weight if I took more rest? Sure, but at least I'm getting the work done, and that's the most valuable thing. You gotta figure out how to make it work for your life and your schedule. And that's one of the keys to working out consistently, and something that'll be a probably persistent theme within these videos is doing what you can with the time that you have. It's never gonna be perfect. You're never gonna have just, an infinite amount of time as you go through life to continue working out and getting stronger, but make the best use of the time that you can, get done what you can, and leave like and subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, but leave some comments below on what you'd like to learn more about, and we'll address some of those topics. In any case, I hope wherever you're at, you're doing well. Blessings.